So this is not my normal filming location, I know, but I have to film these videos quickly because I'm going to a Christmas party for work and shit. And I just want to record a couple reviews really quick. So we'll start with Migration. I'll be honest, I was not very excited about this movie because this is a Illumination movie. However, I did really like the animation of the actual movie itself, from the trailers and everything. It was not Illumination's normal style. They were trying out some different things. Cool. So I sat down to watch this movie just because it was starting right before Aquaman let out as the time that the showtime for Aquaman did. So I was like, all right, perfect. 2 reviews. So I checked it out. I liked it. Surprising. I actually really enjoyed this movie. It's not perfect. It's definitely Illumination's best. Some people might really disagree with that, especially since the new Mario movie came out. But I did not like the new Mario movie that much. It was pretty mediocre. Where this is, I actually think, is a legitimately pretty good movie. It's not like great. It's just a fun enough movie. First off, what really worked about this movie is the voice cast. Keegan-Michael Key, and surprisingly enough, Awkwafina really worked in this movie. Danny DeVito really worked in this movie, and all the other voice actors really did great jobs in this movie, playing these duck characters that you actually got endeared to pretty quick. I like their journey of them learning to be free and out in the world and experiencing different dangers, and they give like each duck and each family member in this scenario something to do, something important to really say. They have a line of dialogue that was fun. The only character I would say really wasn't important on the journey, I would say, is the grandpa one, but he was a fun enough character that you don't mind that. And the actual writing itself of this movie for the jokes was not as lowbrow as Illumination usually tends to grow. It really worked. Where this movie falters for me is a little bit of the pacing. At the beginning of this movie, you see these ducks in this pond, and the dad's like, "Oh, I gotta keep them safe." You know, usually in a movie like this, they set up a reason for the dad to be like that. And yes, usually a cliche, but there's a reason for that. It helps set the story in motion. But instead of doing that, they rush past that and they're on their journey. It felt like they had rushed past some plot beats that didn't really work. So overall, I thought that hurt the movie. But overall, I thought this was a pretty decent movie. If you were looking for a nice family movie, I would still suggest Wonka over this. But if you actually need something animated to take your kids through during the holiday season, it's a pretty decent movie.